Hey there, I'm Hailey Shademan, a small town girl with big dreams. While I currently work as a dental assistant, my heart belongs to the world of art and creativity. Life brought me from a small town in called Lewiston, Idaho, to the now vibrant city of Salt Lake City in Utah, with the eventual plans of venturing out of the States. My journey has taught me resilience as I've balanced my career and education while also taking on the role of being a parent to my younger brother. Through all of this, art is my sanctuary, and I express my passion through my Etsy shop where I share art prints that, reflect my imagination. I'm also crafting my own book, a dream that I'm eventually wanting to turn into a reality. And one of my most cherished talents is, drawing meaningful tattoos, especially those that honor people's family. I know that's something I love to do. And so when, people want my art as well to be put on their body, it just gives you that warm and fuzzy feeling that, you just love. And that's also showcased through a lot of this work that I'm about to show you today. So let's buckle up now and dive into the thrilling world of Comic-Con. This project was not just a design overhaul, it was an expedition into really a culture that fuels my soul. I'm a nerd at heart. So picture this, I dove headfirst into the bustling universe of Comic-Con. It wasn't merely about redesigning visuals, it was about tapping into the heartbeat of the attendees, understanding their, favoritism of gaming, comics, fantasy, and this is, where the real magics lie. In capturing their passion and, translating it into these captive design elements that, spoke in their language. Now, taking this redesign process, it was an adventure on its own. I really immersed myself into the world of Breath of the Wild as it was beginning to release here soon. And, I was looking to seek inspiration from that enchanting Zelda universe. Each stroke pixel was, crafted meticulously to evoke this sense of awe, nostalgia, because a lot of these people grew up on Zelda and enjoyed this new Breath of the Wild game, and now they're looking forward to game 2. So from billboards to badges and flyers, table toppers, etc., I was infusing that adventure into every detail. This project to me wasn't just merely about visuals. Obviously, I wanted to relate and, create things that look similar to what you would find in the game. But it was about, creating that unbreakable bond that everyone, walks through Comic-Con experiencing. And what better way than a nostalgic game from Nintendo? This project taught me something invaluable: the power of understanding people, connecting with their passions deeply. It, for me, was not just about designing, it was about creating an experience, a homecoming of sorts for the Comic-Con community. It was about, weaving their love for gaming and fantasy into this immersive journey, something to look forward to and celebrate and create those memories alongside a beloved game. And that's the beauty about design, isn't it? It's not just about what looks good, it's about what resonates with people. And that is what I strive for in every project, as well as this one. In the redesigning process, I dove headfirst into the Zelda universe for inspiration. At the time, this is when everyone was anticipating the event and the release of Breath of the Wild. It had been all over, so why not aim to weave it into billboards, badges, flyers, etc. Each element was meticulously crafted to evoke that sense of adventure, anticipation, nostalgia. really bring you back to the games that you grew up on, or that game that you played, Breath of the Wild, feeling like you are connecting again because you fell in love with Zelda with this game. It just created a whole new aspect of this Comic-Con. So my goal was to create an impact, create a buzz surrounding the event, create that deep emotional connection. And this project taught me the power of understanding an audience deeply. It wasn't about crafting designs. It was about creating experience that resonated with the Comic-Con community's love for gaming and fantasy. And I think that articulated well within my own work. So moving on from the colorful events to the enchanting world of literature, let me share the magic of redesigning the cover for A Shadow Crown by Melissa Blair. Books have always been my haven, and this project was an artistic endeavor to really showcase how I feel, and it was really close to my heart. Books fuel my imagination, and redesigning this cover was like embarking on an entire fantasy adventure in itself. It wasn't about, a visual revamp. It was about breathing life into something, breathing it into the essence of the narrative while also weaving in my creative vision. This project ended up actually sparking a fire within me. And it wasn't just about the cover that ignited it, it was the passion for storytelling. This then compelled me to actually dive into writing my own stories. It revealed a potential avenue to help authors tell their tales through design. This cover isn't just a design, it's a reflection of my love for literature and the art of storytelling. It stands that it is my fusion of passion for reading and being able to create those visual narratives that you see everyone else doing in the art world. On this next project, welcome to the Symphony of Visual Storytelling. So I created a musical poster, and it's not just about graphics, it was about capturing emotions and melodies, obviously. I was really inspired by the sounds of the 50s and posters from the 50s, and this project aimed to capture the nostalgia and vibrant energy of that era through visuals, keeping those pastels and simple kind of jazz look. I turned to Adobe InDesign as my canvas, where I meticulously layered elements blending topography, imagery, and color schemes reminiscent of the, obviously, Golden Age music. This journey was about translating musical beats into basically visual harmony. Adobe InDesign empowered me to layer all of that, creating that balance of authenticity and creativity. And finally, let's delve into the fusion of design and coding, an exciting journey that resulted in crafting an e-commerce platform for an authentic Asian restaurant. This project was solely about creating a digital storefront. It was about intertwining design elegance and functional finesse. Wearing multiple hats, I actually integrated front-end UI design while addressing the nuances of other authentication payment gateways while employing HTML and CSS and so forth. It also transcended aesthetics. It aimed to sculpt an intuitive and obviously immersive user experience while navigating complex coding languages. This virtual platform became a canvas where my design met code. As the focus extended beyond visual appeal, it encapsulated navigation, culturally immersive interfaces, and responsive layouts, which created that Asian dining experience. By embracing all of this, I witnessed the power of fusing design with coding again. This embodied cultural representation and functional efficiency, and it left an emphasizing impact when I was using ethos and code precision in this cultural context project. These projects weren't tasks, they were storytelling opportunities. I'm dedicated to boundless creativity and eager to join collaborative teams to craft unforgettable experiences. So thank you for joining me on this journey, and let's continue creating magic together.